Blanc.
I just said it was not wine.
I don't know what that means. I don't even know what Sauvignon Blanc means.
It's a white wine, but
What are you drinking?
it is a champagne cocktail. It's Grand Marnier, a little bit of brandy, topped off with some champagne.
On a Monday?
Yes.
It's very tacky. That's a weekend drink. Put that on your Saturday or Friday happy hour. What are you drinking that on a stormy Monday?
Brandy warms me up, you know?
You know, it's funny. When I look this way out my window, I guess it's opposite in Zoom world because when I watch the show, when I look this way, I'm looking this way. So it's very confusing. And my dumbbells, let's see if everybody can see dumbbells. My dumbbell shirt, shout out to dumbbells, it's like read backwards or something. It's almost like you're looking in a mirror. Mirror.
You can change it.
What?
You can change that.
How?
You go to the caret next to stop video on the right.
Mm-hmm.
And you choose the virtual background thing, but then it says mirror my video on the bottom of that tab.
Oh, okay. So, alright. But I would have had to do that at the start. I can't get in there now.
But you were able to get in there to accept Steve.
Yeah, but I don't want to, like, get it, you know, I don't want to do something a little hairy. And that's not that important. That's more of a tech issue. I don't want to blow the whole show just because of my egocentric ways. Put your stuff on and let's get ready.
Oh, you can't even see it.
What is that? What are you trying to put on?
The hat, but you can't see it.
Alright, hang loose. I'm going to start us off. And unfortunately, we're going to hear... Oh, little shades! I'm going bongo-less today. Maybe I'll bongo later. Anyway, hey, welcome to a stormy Monday, July 6th or something along those lines. This is your host, Funny Man Stevie K on the Steve Squared Show, and we're coming to you somewhere from an undisclosed location. We can't say because we don't want crowds of fans to flock me. Anyway, as always, I'm with the incognito today, the trying to stay away from her, either getting over a hangover or she's just gone, the show has gone to her head. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the one, the only, Emily Vaith. And...
This is so unfair!
Already?
Yes. This is so unfair!
What's unfair already, Emily? Welcome.
What's unfair already, Steve, is that you would assume that the fame has gotten to my head when you won't disclose your location because you just said you wouldn't want crowds of people coming for you.
Well, I'm an established Steve Square. I have built up my community over a long time. You're like the new addition this summer.
But how new am I when I've been doing this every week since March?
Has it been March?
Yes, sir.
You should have written the date because it's like, so we know the anniversary. So we could have an anniversary show.
Back in the good old trusty Governor's Comedy Club website and find exactly what show I popped in on.
I can do that. I can go on govsradio.com, which is where you can find all your Steve Squared entertainment. And we can find that show. We can also go on Governor's Comedy Club radio Facebook page and do the same thing. You can do a lot of things on, I think I told you we're on Spotify, get a little Roku action, something like that. It looks like you're working out in one of the non-opened gyms right now. You can get in a lot of trouble. I would get out of there.
The thing is, I've been slacking a little bit, especially 4th of July weekends. I stopped working out for a minute, but you know what? Dedicated to getting back. We have guns to uphold, you know?
What is happening here? Are we going to get this thing going? Come on.
What do you mean?
Let's go. We got to schedule it.
Oh,
We gotta
I
get-
mean the gym.
We got to get those workouts going again. We got to get the pipes going. Let me see how are the pipes looking. Let me see the arms. Oh, look at the guns.
Honestly, the guns are not too bad. Very defined now, thanks to my...
I love it.
who I won't disclose who it is because fame might go to his head.
You know, it's okay. But those look really good. Now, what's the hat you're wearing? What's the go-to hat for today? You going a little gangsta style. It's backwards. I can't see that. Oh, Yankees! Speaking of Yankees, one of them almost got killed the other day. The pitcher Tanaka, but he's okay. If the virus won't get you, a line drive will. So, but he's okay. He'll be okay. What are you drinking there? You told us a little champagne.
Yeah, so actually I have a little champagne cocktail.
While you drink your champagne cocktail and tell us this nonsense about being a mixologist, I will open our sponsor, a Frosty Energy Celsius. Go ahead, Emily. Tell us this nonsense.
I'm being judged by you, by the way.
Judged by you.
I have taken classes online. I've actually studied pretty deeply. I have a bunch of books and everything that I've studied. But also, I've just had experience with mixing drinks. I really enjoy it. I try a bunch of different flavors. I mix drinks for people. You might catch me out in Montauk mixing drinks, soup, summer. So, I think that it's rude of you to say that it's nonsense, but the drink that I mixed for myself today was Grand Marnier, some brandy, topped off with champagne.
You know, in my past, have dated a girl named Brandy. Last week, I told you the girl I dated, Amber Alert. This week, you're mentioning all my ex-girlfriends. I have dated a Brandy and a Grand Marnier. So that I don't want to talk about. But actually, my dad had a Grand Marnier. I think it was an 84 Grand Marnier. We used to drive it out to the beach. Oh, what a car. Beautiful.
Wow.
It's beautiful. It was red pinstripes, black interior. Wow. So where are you going to be doing this at Montauk since nothing's open? Are you just going to stand outside your car handing mixed drinks to strangers?
No, there's actually a lot of places open in Montauk right now.
Woo!
That's the idea. But there's a lot of outdoor seating and stuff in Montauk. The only place really that I'm really sad about that isn't open is there's a place called Gurney's in Montauk, which was a spa. It also had a bar and food that you could just mosey in and, get food and a drink at. But it doesn't anyone who isn't staying at the hotel or a member of the spa.
Gotcha.
That's a little rough. But
now, we would be remiss if we didn't wish all our squares a happy belated 4th of July. Happy 4th to you. Thank you so much for the invite. That was so sweet. I was at my sister's. She had her little backyard barbecue. But yours would have been better because, or maybe, I think you had the pool. She doesn't have a pool.
I do have a pool.
So that would have been right on the money. I mean, of course, mask central. Were you wearing a mask in the pool?
No.
No wet mask?
No, I would have drowned.
Oh, we don't want you to drown. So, show everybody this nonsense injury you texted me about.
Wait, before we get into my injury, I have to give a background of the injuries.
Oh, it's only an hour show.
So here's what happened. So, actually, after this conversation, I would love for Steve to chime in to see if he has any go-to pool games. But my family...
Sorry.
My family has some go-to pool games. So the first one is volleyball. We have a nice little volleyball net, so that's always fun, right?
Sure.
The second one is called greased watermelon.
Okay.
For those who don't know, greased watermelon, you have two teams. And you grease a watermelon, you put oil on it, you get it really nice and slick, and someone throws it in the pool, and the idea of the game is for one team to get the watermelon back to their side. But the difficulty of this is, one, you have another team literally fighting at all costs, and two, the watermelon is extremely slippery. And I mean, like, extremely slippery.
Well, it's a wet watermelon?
It's an oiled watermelon.
That's gross.
So, it's extremely slippery.
This is what you invited me over for? To toss around a watermelon in your pool?
Listen, it gets very violent.
I'm glad I didn't go.
My family, has two, how do I say it? Has two, sayings that we live by.
I think I know one of them. Wait, hold on. One of them, I think, is, I think one of them is here.
Holy crap, is it hot in here?
Is that one of them?
No, but also...
There's not a woman alive who can resist a man who knows how to mumble.
No, it's probably not that either.
Also negative, but...
What is yours?
This one is Vates Don't Lose.
The faith don't lose. You should. I think a good one would be have faith. Get it? Have faith.
This is where I ran for like class senate, but that's a whole different story.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that story.
Faith and faith, by the way, get it right.
Sorry.
But the second one is there are no rules if the ref isn't looking.
You have a ref at your barbecue pool party?
No, but like just the general thought of it. But if you think like that, if there's no ref, it gets pretty violent. Someone got taken by the nostrils and thrown. Someone got face planted underwater.
Not good.
Me, someone broke my nail.
Oh my gosh. Well, look at your nails. They're long, so.
And anyone who knows, and this is particularly for my fellow women out there, if you have fake nails and one gets literally ripped off, it is one of the most painful feelings. And I have to say that honestly, I have had a lot of things happen, but my nail like detached and left the finger and then came back. It was painful.
You think that's painful? I'm going to let you hear something that I captured off of the news circuit from this weekend. Very painful.
Well, I have one other pool game.
Oh, God. Marco Polo?
Sorry.
Marco Polo? Marco Polo. That's a stupid game.
Let's play the game of chicken.
Oh, I love chicken.
So chicken is when you have 4 people, 2 of which are bases, and the other 2 are on those people's backs.
Oh, I thought 4 people, like one's a breast, one's a wing, one's a thigh, and one's a drumstick. That would make more sense.
Well,
Sorry.
anyway,
sorry. I'm
sisters. It was me and my sister against my other sister and my dad.
Nice.
6'3", by the way, for anyone wondering how the story's about to go. So my sister and I was the base because I have stronger legs. I had a good grip, you know. We were doing fine. We were winning, guys. We were trying to get my other sister off my dad's shoulders. The unfortunate part of this was I was very sturdy. I was like, I will not let you down. My sister peed on my back.
Yummy.
I just wanted to register the fact that she peed on my back.
That's kind of gross.
It was
Set up lines of cocaine with your daughter, and the 2 of you do lines of cocaine. Yes.
yeah, basically.
Lines of cocaine in the pool.
Well, literally, I was like, I'm not gonna let you go. I will stand firm. And all of a sudden, you hear her start saying, I'm peeing. I'm peeing. And that was it.
It's gross. Thank you for the gross segment on your peeing. Well, that's yummy. Now I'm grossed out. I can't have dinner after the show. You know you're supposed to pee on somebody if you get bitten by a jellyfish.
You don't get bitten by jellyfish, though.
Stung, bitten, once bitten, once stung. Anyway, I would be, this was a big July 4th weekend. You obviously had an enormous July 4th weekend in your pool. I was very excited. to see. First, I'd like to. Oh, you know what? I got to give the folks a big shout out. They were very excited about the show tonight. My mom and dad, they wanted to watch. I hope say hey, what's going on to the folks, mom and dad, and they were very excited because the thing that we get together for is we love to watch the hot dog eating contest. It's very exciting. I'm glad they kept it going because it is essential. You might have a pandemic across the globe, but that should never stop someone from inhaling as many hot dogs as they can in a 10-minute period. So once again, the same what they did this year was a little fugazi. They had to have it in an undisclosed location, indoors. Usually they do it on Coney Island on the boardwalk. Millions of people watch. It's a lot of fun. This time, they put them in glass containers, separated, less contestants, whatever. So the guy that won, he always wins every year, Joey Chestnut, he ate, let's get this right, 75 hot dogs. 75 hot dogs, and I think it was 8 or 9 minutes.
That is unfortunate.
And I'm going to give you the stats on that in a minute. The girl, who's I think I sent you the picture. She's a very pretty girl. She's I'm not sure if she's from Korea or if she's from Japan or China. But her name is, what's her name? Miko Sudu. She ate, what did she eat? 48 and a half hot dogs. It's pretty good. She said they both set world records. He set the men, she set the female. 40, almost 50 hot dogs she ate.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's a lot of time in the bathroom. But listen to this. The guy Joey Chestnut that ate the 75 hot dogs, I got the stats. It's 21,000 calories. 21,000. 1,000 of those are fat. 1,000 of those. The sodium was 51,000 milligrams of sodium. That's a little salty. That'll bloat you for the weekend. That'll definitely, you'll hold some water there.
After?
Huh?
You think that they throw it up after?
You know, they did this whole story on ESPN about the hot dog guys, and it was like a whole really in-depth, it was a really interesting biography. I didn't watch it. After I was getting nauseous.
Literally, I am nauseous right now thinking about it.
That's a lot of hot dogs. And if that wasn't enough, I don't know by your area how the fireworks were this weekend, but it sounded like grenades launched in my town. Did you hear a lot of fireworks by you? Like a lot of in the street and around the neighborhood?
I actually was able to go to, so I live in a very nice area in terms of...
Oh, stop bragging. Don't be snobby on the Steve Square Show.
I didn't finish my sentence.
Boo.
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 Anyway, I live in a nice area in terms of I am very close to a few marinas, a dock. You know, like I can ride my bike. So I had a few friends, and we decided that we were going to ride our bike down to a marina, and we actually got to see a bunch of fireworks, like a bunch of different fireworks shows right from the marina.
Nice.
It was cool.
Yeah, but that's like organized fireworks.
Yes.
I'm talking about someone next door to you just throwing something against your house. Like a grenade.
There's a few on the marina where it wasn't organized, like it was people's backyards.
Yeah. So
Roman candles.
I was able to, it was on the news, so I captured it on my phone because there was a couple of bad incidents in the neighborhood. Not good. I'll play a couple for you. Yeah, this was not good. Listen to this. These were some of the incidents.
Hi. Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. We had some fireworks that were left over.
Now it gets worse.
was a firecracker.
Okay.
It looked like, when you finish with the toilet paper, the empty tube?
Yes.
It looked like that, about that size.
Okay.
And,
So he's setting it up. He's got to have a problem right now.
On a firecracker, that's like an M80 then.
oh boy, it's big, and my hand does not look good.
I suggest that you go to an emergency room and get immediate attention.
Right, so this guy blew up a firework in his hand.
Girl.
Attention.
Yeah, this was a firecracker and a fuse, and all of a sudden...
What you can do in the meantime is get a towel.
Fantastic. A towel?
Something clean.
So she gives him some advice to get a towel.
Lint on it.
Okay, these firecrackers, my God, I can't even, really, I'll tell you, I don't even see fingers, but maybe it's just because I'm numb and stingy.
And this is how it ends.
I really did it good this time. Okay, let me wrap this up and I'll see you with my nub.
Okay.
Right.
Did it really end with my nub?
That's terrible. Now, first of all, that wasn't a girl, that was a guy.
That was 100% a female.
No, you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
That was a guy.
I want proof. I want proof that was a man.
I will give you proof after the show.
No. Because when you're wrong, I want...
I'm telling you, I can't prove it. How can I prove it? I can only tell you.
Exactly, it's a female, I know.
I'd have to look it up and send you, but he'll be right down with his nub. I'll be right down with my nub. She goes, wrap it in a towel. He goes, fantastic, I'll do that.
So unfortunate, though. I can't. Oh. No.
Did you ever, as a kid, play with firecrackers? Or fireworks?
I mean, a little bit.
Now, where are they legal? Where do they get them? Where do people get them from?
Actually, this is hysterical. One of my sister's very, very close friends from college, she went to college in Pennsylvania.
That's it.
My close friend came up to New York this weekend. We haven't seen her in a very long time. And she was at our house. She was like, oh, let's go out and get sparklers and maybe some fireworks. My sister's like, you should have brought them with you. They're illegal here. So they're legal in Pennsylvania and Lancaster in particular, but they are not legal in New York. So she really screwed the pooch.
Oh my God.
Do people get them shipped in?
I think the thing is, because it's only not a far drive, maybe a couple of hours, people go and they get them and then they buy them and come back. Or I think Jersey too. There's probably Jersey. Jersey seems like a state that they would be all in on explosives.
Well, I always wonder if you could just order them online.
I don't think you can order what, on Amazon?
No, there are some Fugazi sites.
Oh, you'll have to tell me them later.
No, I don't trust you with fireworks.
I think that's I would not want to blow up and have a hand with a nub.
Let's be real for
that
a
would
second.
hinder my acting parts, and I would not be able to play the harmonica anymore. It's hard to play. Well, I guess you could play with one hand.
With one hand.
Hey, and the other birthday celebration to America, and now I'm in shock, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm very excited that Coming to America, speaking of America and its birthday, Coming to America 2, or it's Coming the number 2 America. That's how they wrote the sequel, Coming number 2 America.
Okay.
It's the sequel to Coming to America. And I tell Emily I'm very excited. Emily texts me back, what's that? And then why she's on this show today, I don't even know. I tried to have her removed. I got some flack back from governors. For some reason, they said give her another chance. Yeah, Sally was okay with it. So, how could you have not ever seen? Let me play you something from Coming to America. See if it rings a bell. Let's see if this rings. This must ring a bell. Let's try to play. All right, let's try this.
I am Akeem.
It's nice to meet you, Akeem.
I have recently been placed in charge of garbage.
Or
No trouble to select for you a very fine wife. I want a woman that's going to arouse my intellect as well as my loins. Where will you find such a woman? In America.
in America. So he goes to America with his sidekick, Arsenio Hall, to find his bride. And he goes, and the big line is, where would one find a queen suitable for a king? And then they look at the globe and he goes, Queens! And then he thinks they go to Queens and they get a horrible apartment and they meet Louis Anderson.
You know, I started on cleanup just like you guys. But now, see, I'm washing lettuce. Soon I'll be on fries, then the grill.
So he gets a job, they get a job at McDonald's. It's actually called McDowell's because it's supposed to be a spoof on McDonald's. Now, he wants to find, so the owner of this hamburger joint, he falls in love with. And she's Lisa, and they get together at the end because it's it ends nice. So now they go back to their country, Zamunda, and so this is the sequel. Will come out December 2020, we hope, because I've given up all hope.
So what is the sequel gonna be on?
What do you mean?
Like, is it his son, the prince, who's gonna go, or is it like...
Well, now, they don't give a lot of details. They basically say it's the same cast. A couple of additions. Tracy Morgan's in it.
Oh, I love Tracy Morgan.
Wesley Snipes is in this one.
Right.
You ever hear of Kiki Lane?
No. Should I?
I don't know. She's a young actress, Kiki Lane. Who else is in this mess?
No, Kiki Palmer.
Rick Ross. You know Rick Ross. He's like a rapper. Otherwise, it's the same cast, and everybody else is the same. And basically, yeah, he ended up. What I do know is, and this is, I'll drop a little behind the scenes here. Shouldn't give a little spoiler. He has fathered, I think, an illegitimate son in America when he came to America. So now that's kind of the set part of the story is now he has to go back to America to find out who this son is and blah, 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 because he could be royalty, even though he's he's illegitimate son. So it has a little twisting there, and a little, Eddie Murphy said in an interview he's very excited. He said it came out really good.
I have to say to everyone listening that when I told Steve that I've never seen this movie, what he texted me was, I'm coming over to watch it. That was the first response I got.
I will break the quarantine, or as my sister says, the queue, to watch this. We'll watch it with masks. I'll put a catcher's mask on and we'll watch it. Because I think you would love it.
I don't disagree. I love, like, I wouldn't say raunchy. I can't think of the word.
It's not raunchy. This is just, comedy.
The word, but I love comedies. Like, White Chicks is one of my favorite comedies. I die at that movie. I could watch it every single day and find it funny.
Now, they play a lot of characters. So, Eddie Murphy plays, like, 4 different people in the first movie. And so did Arsenio. They played, like, the barber in the barber shop. They played, all these different people. So it was pretty funny. And there's a lot of funny parts.
I have to tell you, I'm more of a TV person.
I know you are. More of a who?
TV person.
TV person. Well, you were telling me before we started about a television show that you watch. What was that about?
Okay, I'm so happy to finally talk about this. There's a show on CBS.
Boo! Sorry. Not a big fan of CBS. Let me look for the boos while you keep going.
Because you're doing it in the middle of me talking, so I'd rather you get the boo out at the beginning instead of me starting my excitement and then all of a sudden getting a random boo.
But you know what's upsetting to me is I not only gave you I had a random boo, but I did even get some. Remember, I never had an applause one, an applause button. So I wanted to get you an applause. I thought you'd be so excited.
But you've never given me an applause.
And now I see. All right. We'll give you this for CBS. This is for CBS, not for you. It's a lot of booing. But I did. I was so upset. Oh, okay. Here it is. So you do your thing, and maybe I'll give you one of 2 things at the end. So go ahead. Tell your little story about your little show.
Okay. So typically, Basically, I don't like CBS. I tried watching a show called Tell Me a Story. It was atrocious. Don't know what was on there. But one of the CBS originals is called Why Women Kill. And it sounds like it would be a documentary.
Sounds like some of the my ex-girlfriends.
I would be surprised.
Wait, that, you know what that deserves? I gave myself the cricket.
I'm so glad that you can make yourself giggle at least.
Well, that's why I'm here.
It's important.
Keep going.
So, Why Women Kill is a scripted dramedy, which is a comedic drama, and it follows the lives of 3 different women, one of which is in the 60s, one of which is in the 80s, and one of which is in modern times, all who live in the same house. But it is so good. It's an entire, the first season is 10 episodes, all following these 3 women and what leads them to kill. And you think that it's going to be all evil, but one of them kills out of mercy, one of them kills out of self-defense. Like, it is so good. All the characters are so well made. It is hysterical. The 60s and the 80s I loved, like, I absolutely adored. So I am giving this a thumbs up. Totally recommend. I was obsessed. I binge watched it in a weekend.
So when's it on? What's it on? When did you binge watch it on? Was it Netflix, Amazon?
It's on CBS.
It's on CBS, right? Boo.
It's All Access, but I'm pretty sure it's just on CBS. 100% worth it. I was obsessed.
Tell everybody the name of the show again.
Why Women Kill. And it stars Lucy Liu.
Oh my God.
Who did you not like out of those 2?
I'm not a big fan of Lucy Liu. Boo. Not a big fan of Lucy Liu. But I am a big fan of yours. And for that, and your critique, who else is in it besides Lucy Liu?
Jennifer Goodwin.
Okay, that's better.
Alexander Daddario.
Okay, good.
I love her. She's phenomenal.
She's good.
There's actually a lot of really popular people in it, but I'm really, really bad with names.
I know you are. I'm lucky you remember mine.
As much as I would love to tell you, I can't actually remember the rest of the people's names. But
That's plenty.
Great cast. It's a really great cast.
So, for that review, and for all of your time here, I finally have given you a little bit of applause. Hang for it. Wait for it. Oh, this is terrible. So, we'd like to give you a little applause meter there, but that is that's very good. Now, did you know? I think they have. Now, where is this? So, they said this was interesting. It was last night and today. It's going to be hard to see tonight because of the cloud cover. But if anybody has noticed, the moon has been very bright.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful moons the last week. We've had this full moon, and last night and tonight is an event that happens once every 170 years.
Wow.
All of the planets are in alignment.
I was gonna say it has to either be the planets or the comet, but the comet's like one on the.
Yeah. Now.
75 years or 175.
Something. Now they said the next time this will happen will be in the year 2161, which is when I'm hoping stores will reopen again. I'm hoping I'll be able to go into a movie by then. That's when Mulan is going to be released. 2161.
162 years old.
What happened?
I would be 162 years old, so this seems like I'm not going to really see this thing happen.
Well, hang tight. So enjoy tonight then. That's what I'm putting the urgency, because if you're watching the show, probably or anywhere, most of us might not be here for the next one, unless you have found the fountain of longevity and can hang out for a long time. But the planets will be in alignment. You're not going to see it. It's too cloudy. I'm really upset. I was very excited. I was going to...
Positivity. You got to keep optimistic.
Well, no, it's a hurricane outside.
It is not a hurricane outside. Are you kidding me?
You're in the gym. What do you know?
That was fresh.
Speaking of fresh, didn't you say... we always have good segments for each other. Thank you. See, that's where you give the little small crowd applause. Hello Fresh, what's going on with them?
So I decided, because I'm trying to remain healthy, guys, and I have a really bad streak of either dieting and not doing the workouts or working out and not fully dieting, and it's been definitely super frustrating. So I've been really on this kick where I really want to put my health first. And something that I've noticed is when I work or when I'm working, I don't really like to cook. I like to order in because I have a long work day. So I decided that I was going to get HelloFresh. It was going to force me to eat healthier and also cook for myself at least 3 times a week. Tonight, I did my first one. And I'm tentatively optimistic.
Did you eat it yet?
Yes.
What did you make?
So it was Parmesan crusted chicken.
Nice.
I have the hiccups, by the way, with carrots and garlic butter couscous. I think it was good. I think that I have a little bit of a complex when it comes to food because my dad is a chef.
Right.
I have a very high expectation, and when things don't reach his level, I kind of am like, terrible! So I'm trying to give myself and HelloFresh some grace during this to build up, because it was good.
I'm using Hello Kitty instead. I'm trying them out. They send you... I don't know. Sorry. Wow, a thumbs down. Double thumbs down? For Hello Kitty?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Wow. What are you wearing today? Let me see what you got going on there.
What do you mean? I have a tank top.
Oh.
I have my bear pendant.
That's what I'm looking at. It's the bear pendant.
So my family's like sigil. We make a joke. So my dad's nickname has been Bear for the past like 10 years of my life.
Okay.
We kind of just adopted it as like the family sigil. So we all say that we're bear cubs. My license plate has the word bear in it.
Hey, do you know, speaking of bear, hold on, I think I lost you. Speaking of bear, did you know that the bear was named after Teddy Roosevelt? Did you know the first teddy bear was named after Teddy Roosevelt?
Yes, of course I knew that.
But here's why. He was on a hunting trip and he refused to shoot a bear. Hence, he was known as, the teddy bear. Instead of he shot a wolf, he shot a deer, he shot a buffalo, he shot everything else. But for some reason he didn't want to shoot a bear.
I love bears. I think that they are so cute. I'm super jealous of like that Russian family who have like a family of bears.
I guess you have never seen the movie Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio, where he gets mauled by the bear.
I actually refuse. That's funny that you said that, because I refuse to watch it. I love bears. Polar bears in particular. Fun fact, polar bears, their fur is not actually white. It is translucent, and it looks white because the way the light refracts off the snow.
Okay. But what if they look white even when they're in a place with no snow?
No, they look gray and green.
Ew.
If you actually look at a polar bear in a zoo, they kind of look gray or they look green because the water is stagnant and gets like algae and stuff.
Ew, that's gross. Now, I'm guessing zoos are not open right now anyway.
No. I hope all the animals are safe.
Well, they're probably keeping their distance from each other, and they have to wear masks. Do you think they're putting masks on bears?
Yes, and I think they're putting, like, I'm going to say that they're going to put, like, smiley faces on the grizzly bears so they're not as intimidating.
I don't like, I've never really, I've been to a zoo, not big on the zoo thing. I don't like to see the poor animals in these confined cages. Bothers me. I'm upset with that.
And like with bears, like I just want to give them a hug.
That's a good idea. I'm telling you, watch Revenant. We're gonna have a double feature. I'm gonna come over.
No, because then you have to watch 2 TV shows with me, and you hate TV shows.
I will make you a deal. You watch Coming to America and Revenant, and I'll watch your drippy dippy dramedy crappy show, and I'll have one of your Hello Kitty dinners.
You are so fresh. They are not. You are so fresh. You make me so tight. That's my rant for the day.
Oh wait! Don't give your rant. Don't. I have an opening for your rant. This is our new opening for the rant. Tell me if you like this. I got a new opening instead of this is unfair or this is unacceptable. See, I'm always working to make the show better. Here we go. This is our new, I'm dropping it now, our new opening for a rant.
Now, then go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
It's tad long for the intro.
I'm as mad as hell? No?
It's a tad long.
Alright, so we'll go back to your favorite one. What do you want? This is unfair or this is unacceptable?
This is unfair.
I know, you love her. I do too. Hold on, well...
This is so unfair.
This is so unfair. Where is she? Where did I lose her? Oh my god, this is terrible. I gotta... Where is this?
It's so long to find these.
Alright, I got it.
This is so unfair. It's so unfair. Yeah, exactly.
Now she has, is that Scottish or Irish? Because that's from, what movie is that from? That is from, what movie is that from? I think, she's playing Merida. And she's, I think it's Scottish.
Yeah, Scottish.
What was that? That was...
Context, yeah.
What movie was that? That was, why she's saying this is so unfair is because she's getting an arranged marriage too.
Yeah, Brave.
And Brave, great movie. This is so
Also about bears. Love bears.
Is this your rant?
No, my rant, I had a different one, but you know what? I'm going to use this one today.
Okay.
Steve always just poops all over my things that I love, like TV shows. He will support, he'll be like, drippy, stupid, comedy, like, sir, you have not given anything a chance. And I don't crap all over your movies that I don't even enjoy, because movies are like 3 hours long. And if anyone notices right now, he's not even listening to me. He is checking himself out and fixing his hair.
No, I'm doing a hair. We do this every show. We're getting a hair check. I think mine's getting longer than yours.
Your hair during my rant, if that is not the basis of just being fresh and disrespect, I don't know what is.
Wrong.
Sorry.
Get a haircut because you're fresh.
How you doing?
I do need a haircut. I'm actually toying with it maybe this week.
Although you might not want me to give it to you while I'm ranting about you, and you blatantly are fresh.
Give me a big hug. Give me a big virtual hug.
I don't want to give you a big hug right now.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Fresh. You know, hey, in case you were wondering, the Burger King dining room is open.
I was not wondering.
You know, you can go in by yourself and have a Whopper in the corner.
That's terrifying. I was wondering something else, though.
Tell me.
Is your go-to karaoke song?
It's Raining Men. No, just...
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was, Steve.
That's terrible. I do like, no, I think I do, I like the karaoke thing, which is also another thing of a long gone, that'll never happen again. But I do like, I sometimes, oh, you know what's fun? I like singing that Dua Lipa song, I Don't Give a Bleep.
I have to be honest, I actually hate karaoke. I'm a singer, but I am so self-conscious about karaoke. I'm not a karaoke fan.
Why?
But if I'm forced, because, especially when I'm with family or friends, it's like expected that I have to be good. And then the second part of this is, it's funny because usually it's like small crowds for karaoke and like you're not rehearsed and you just decide to go up and do it.
Right.
That I can see every single person's face. So you can literally see the guy getting like rejected at the bar. You can also see the girl who's about to throw up in the bathroom. You can see the person who's way too into the song. Like, yes, like
That would be me. I would really belt it out.
You'd be front row, like.
I would love. We need to do. You know what we should do? We should do a duet. Little Shop of Horrors.
Suddenly Seymour.
Boom. There you go. I mean, we would rock the place. We would rock the place.
If you could ever convince me to do karaoke, maybe. But karaoke, the only time I'll do it is if it's Amy Winehouse. I will
love the Amy Winehouse. I don't want to go to rehab. I say, wow, wow, wow. I don't want to go to rehab. Wow, wow, wow.
Trying to make me go to rehab, and I said no, no, no.
What's the difference?
Make me so angry. You should just be my rants every week. You're always gonna be my rants.
I won't go. I do love Amy Winehouse. Did you see the? I think it's was it on Netflix? The Amy Winehouse documentary, Amy.
There's been a few. I actually watched it like 5 years ago when it first came out.
Yeah, it was great. It was very good. Yeah, it's very sad.
I'm a fan of hers. She's been one of my, I would say singing, I wouldn't say idol. I hate the word idol. I can't think of another word. She's just been one of my inspirations, I would say, for singing and voice when it comes to pop music. And I'm super sad about her music really like speaks to me in a lot of ways, but when I watched that documentary I got really angry because her family just was not supportive of her.
Well, these things happen. I mean, she was, but she did have, at least she had a few moments in her young life that were very exciting. She did she won a Grammy, I think.
She did, and there's a video of her winning her Grammy when she's in London. She's actually at like a bar that she used to love, and
I think she was at an Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips.
She was not. It was just a great moment because she didn't believe it, so they said her name, and she was like, "What?" And then they said her name again. You just see her start crying, and it was such a cute moment.
And then you know what happened right after that? She did lines of. No, I'm just kidding. Probably.
This is why I don't like you.
I'm telling you, I'm a big fan of hers. I love her. I know all 2 of her songs. All 2 of her.
She's a lot of songs, not just 2, but whatever floats your goat.
Goat? It's boat.
No, I say goats.
Floats your goat?
Yes,
what does that even mean?
Exactly what I said it means. It floats your goat. Duh.
I don't know if I like that at all. Not a big fan of that. And I'll tell you, not another big fan of is I took my car in to get some work done. So the one shop tells me, "Oh, we don't do that here." And he goes, "A buddy of mine," and he takes my car somewhere else. I couldn't find where my car was. This guy's taking my car around town. And I was like flipping out. I found the car. He said, "Give me the car back. Get out of here." I said, "What are you, crazy?"
No.
What?
Did they fix it or no?
No, I took it to another place and I just dropped it off before the show. And, I mean, that was just ridiculous.
You know what I'm not a fan of?
This is so unfair!
What are you a fan of?
I'm not a fan of So, I wanted to test you.
Oh.
What is your best pickup line?
Let's see. Well, that's a tough one. What is my best pickup line? Oh, well, I don't know if them. I don't think you can really say them on the air. I don't really have a pickup line. I don't do that. Like, I don't go. Don't paint a picture of our squares, all our listeners, that I have this bag full of pickup lines and that I'm insincere. I'm very sensitive and very. You know what they call me? An onion. I have many layers. Or maybe because I'm smelly. Do you think it's because I'm smelly? All these years I've taken it as a compliment that I have many layers. Maybe it's just because I haven't showered today. But,
I love pickup lines, and
you would.
Well, I don't like bad ones, because if it's a bad one, then you just, like the whole one where it's like, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
I like that. That's pretty good.
That's terrible.
That's terrible? I think it adds because it's got geography in it and math. So.
Not good.
Right.
One of the things I actually used to die laughing at was someone said, hey, my name's Microsoft, can I crash at your place tonight?
That's not even good. Come on. That's too long. And you have to be an IT to understand that.
It would be funnier if it was like Internet Explorer, because that would make more sense.
What about Firefox?
I actually have a fantastic pickup line that I use without fail, and it works for me every single time. I get applause for it every single time.
Is that why you're single? Sorry.
I'm never dating anyone.
I'm sorry. I'll give myself a cricket. Go ahead. Give us your bad pickup line.
It's really good.
Let's hear it.
So, it works in person, and it works over, like, an app. And it's always, I bet I can guess your favorite number. And people are always like, oh, that's so, like, what number? And everyone's like, okay, like, that's ridiculous. Like, what's my favorite number? And then I write it on a piece of paper. I'm like, hold on, I have to just, like, look at you and, like, figure this out. If it's over an app, I'll be like, give me a second, I just need to, like, mull it over. And then I send them my phone number, or I write my phone number down on a napkin. And I go, okay. And it always works, because everyone's like, that was so smooth. That was for yourself after your terrible joke.
That, you got cricketed. I mean, first of all, it took an hour to explain. Second
No,
of
it was just the fact it was building up. I can guess your favorite number, and then you give them your phone number. That's phenomenal.
I don't know about that.
I've never gotten a bad review.
And no girls are going to get bad reviews. Do you see what's out there? Believe me, you're going to get plenty of good reviews.
So, for everyone, just to stop that real quick, I'm bisexual, so I know for a fact that I've gotten pickup lines from girls.
Want a grape?
No, I'd rather have a date.
A what?
Oh, come on, Steve!
I didn't even hear what you said. I said you want a grape.
You said, do you want a grape? And I said, no, I'd rather have a date.
Oh! Hold on a second. That was really good. That's actually really good.
That's what you found good?
No, it was good. I'll give you an applause. That was good. Give yourself a Zoom thumbs up. That was actually pretty good.
I mean, one of the worst ones I've ever heard, I have to tell you, is someone came up to me and was like, are you a bank loan? Because you got my interest. I was like...
Oh, I thought because you said I would like to make a deposit.
No, that's even funnier. No, but it was just because you got my interest, and I was like, I don't want to be reminded of my college debt.
That's true. Speaking of college debt, I used to use Sally Mae as a pickup line. Or Fannie Mae would even be better. Get it? Fannie Mae? Anyway.
Gets to play? I would.
Well, get yourself an app.
So much work.
It is too much. Now we can't even download apps. It's too much work. Do you know, there was this funny story this weekend. This guy in New Jersey goes on Ancestry.com. He was adopted. And he goes on Ancestry.com and he finds out a dad that he never knew he had. And the dad found the son that he never, they got together. And all because of Ancestry.com, he found out his father lived in New Jersey, and the two of them, I didn't read the whole story, as you could see, because I was very bored from it. Plus, here's my point. This poor father, now, probably messed around 20 years ago in a bar. Look at this. Now his stupid son is trying to connect with him. I'm sure the dad wants no part of it. He's in his 60s. How'd you like to have that knock on your door? This is.
I'm the female, and if I didn't know I was pregnant and gave birth, that would be just.
This is what happened to this guy right now.
FBI, open up!
He's sleeping, right? Everything's fine.
FBI, open up!
And now there you go. Boom. He got a son. So now he has a son, and they're trying to make a tearing. They're together, but.
My eye, but I can pretend to tear.
I know you can. But that was not a tearing moment. That's just this is the problem with Ancestry.com.
Why do you say it's a problem?
Do you think this man wants his 30-something-year-old son finding him? If he didn't find him in 30 years, I'm guessing he doesn't want to find him.
No, because there's some girls who just won't tell the dad. I probably wouldn't.
You wouldn't tell the dad?
Not. If I wasn't with the person, it was just from a random night, I probably wouldn't. No.
Well.
They're so dramatic. They are so over dramatic.
Wait, guys?
Yes, men.
Oh my God. I'm gonna say okay. I'm gonna give you my past resume, and you can interview Amber Alert, and you can interview Grand Marnier and Brandy, and you can find out for yourself.
You can interview my ex-boyfriends and girlfriends.
But that's the difference, because you're in that cool, everybody's loving everybody. I don't love everybody.
But I don't love everyone either.
You love a lot of people. Stop it. You're more kumbaya than me. You love the whole world. I hate everybody.
No, because I'd rather punch people in the face.
That's not true.
I almost broke your wrist one day.
That is true.
Because I punched him so hard.
That is true. But I'm more this type of guy.
Then go to the window
and open it up.
And stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
That's what the father said when the kid showed up.
Well, I know what you said when you got a bagel in a bag.
Oh, I threw it right at that kid's face. Which, by the way, brings us to our last sponsor of the show, Sun-Made Raisins. This is the kind of girl you should date. Me or you. This would be a good girl for both of us. Because plump and juicy. Well, that's actually the raisin, not the girl. But,
what's plump or juicy?
Now, she's the Sun-Made girl, but they never gave her a name. Shouldn't they give her a name? Is her name Sun-Made?
I don't think so. I think that's her job.
You think her job is Sun-Made?
Well, it was M-A-I-D. I was just dyslexic for a minute.
That's
it's
okay.
M-A-I-D.
Oh, so she's like a maid. Is that what you're trying to say? Like a housemaid?
Yes, but for the sun.
But see, I don't know if that would be acceptable now. I'm thinking they remove this from the packaging. Just have a generic raisin on the front. See? I'm all about the world. Even though, go look at the planets tonight. Tell me what you see.
Oh, in the dark fog? Let me just get right on that.
I want you to go outside, and I want you to see
I
what...
refuse unless you do the same thing. Which I know you won't, so...
Alright. Well,
jokes. He is resigned. He knows I'm right.
That's not true. Why? You could be. Hey, you could see this.
The fact that men are more dramatic.
It's not true.
It is extremely true.
Wait a minute. What happened here? Why is this not working?
We all know that the moon is not made of green cheese. But what if it were made of barbecue spare ribs? Would you eat it then?
The moon. Would you eat the moon if it was made of barbecue spare ribs?
I love barbecue spare ribs, so...
I didn't think you eat pork.
I do.
Oh.
I'm a non-practicing Jew.
I don't even know what that means. Oh, I get it now. You're non-practicing? I practice all the time. Wow, look at that. It's 7:30 already. We have really given an hour's worth of useless knowledge to our people. To the squares. Well, no, not so much. We talked about firework safety. We talked about your show. Gonna watch your show. I'm gonna watch your show.
I know you're not going to, but I'll pretend that you are and feel good about it.
I will totally watch it tonight. I'll try to. I'm working on the Jack LaLanne book tonight. I'm almost done. And of course, the script of Dumbbells. I gotta write another episode. And so we got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of work. I'll be up all night. I want to give the big shout out to the fam. Love you, Mom. Dad, love you, Mom. Get good. And where can you see this show? Oh, yeah, govsradio.com, Governor's Comedy Club Facebook page. You can see the Steve Squared Show on Instagram. And, of course, Jiminy Cricket will always give you some fitness tips. And a whole bunch of stuff like that. So we'll have to, we missed, I feel bad. Steve couldn't do the show tonight. He couldn't jump in. He had some plans. He was very secretive. Stop with the fake. You love it when he's not here.
That is not true.
That's so true. You get more airtime.
I'm back more than he has your back, so I like the support.
All right, fine. Now, what are we doing with you? What's your story?
Well, you gotta continue getting my one nail fixed.
Oh, when is that? Are you going to post that?
Maybe. I have to get it fixed this week because this just looks stupid. I was on a meeting today and someone mentioned it, and I got super embarrassed. Like, this is a nub. Anyway.
It is a nub, speaking of.
I'm not getting my nail fixed. I actually am back on the socials, so I'm back on Instagram, Twitter.
Really?
I'm on my mental health hiatus, and I'm back. Super excited. So you can follow me at Emily Vape, you know, EMILYVAETH.
MOUSE.
So funny. You never know, it might be changing to a stage name soon.
Yes.
So, catch me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Soon we'll be out with Dumbbells. Super excited. That is in the works. I have my own project, which is in the works, which maybe you guys will hear about first, releasing to the squares. So,
I liked it better when you weren't on social media. Now you're gonna be wasting your time doing these nonsense posts every day.
I never post actually.
And then I'm gonna have to like it and write a comment, I suppose.
My last post was actually from November of 2019. Fun fact. I don't like to post often, and I work a full-time job, so I'm never really on it.
You work remote. Who are you kidding?
I work a full-time job. That means nothing.
You're remote. You're working for. Look at you. Meanwhile, right now you're in the gym. So who are you kidding?
You make me so angry. This is why I rant about you.
You love me. You're my fave. You're under my faves. I only have a couple of people under my faves. You're one of them.
Sulking in the corner because you
Don't sulk in the corner. Well, anyway, thank you all for spending a little time with the Steve Square Show with myself, Stevie K, and of course Emily Vape, and the soon to who knows where other Steve M. And definitely we'll see you next week. We'll get some good stuff together for next week. I think we should really get some. Maybe we should do like a scene, or we should do some acting stuff, or get some good stuff going on.
My cousin Vinny is now on Hulu.
Oh, we should check that out. That'll be, we gotta watch, you got homework to do. Coming to America, and
I'm not gonna watch it unless you watch TV shows, which means we have to be together, because I will never believe that you watch the TV show.
We'll Zoom each other and watch it. Hey, is that a good pickup line? Anyway,
No.
we'll end on that. Everybody, stay safe, be happy for the most part. Yeah, throw those shades on. Oh wait, hold on, keep going. Let me get my bongos.